Static in my bloodstream, wires in my head. Echo of a lifetime I already shed. Circles in my mind spin, black, half dead. I don't fear darkness, I feel what I bred. Pulse skip twice when the cold unfold. Thoughts turn glitch when the nights get cold. True feel happy but the lies get sold. Every new path just loops back old. Ghost in the machine whisper through my skin. Doors in my brain open from within. Cycle after cycle, never know where it begins. Heartbeat loud like a ritual of sin. Light been strange in the corner of my sight. Shadows form shapes when I kill the light. Living in a loop where the wrong feels right. Mind locked tight like a sealed by fight. Static in my bloodstream, wires in my head. Echo of a lifetime I already shed. Circles in my mind spin, black, half dead. I don't fear darkness, I fear what I bred. Core run dry when the thoughts overheat. Noise in my chest like a broken heartbeat. Faith turn hollow when the doubts compete. Nothing left to follow, what truth obsolete. Twitch in my nerves like a glitch in design. World feel fake, just a fragile outline. Step into the void where the stars realign. Find my own voice in a steady divine. Dark hole hum deep like a ritual chant. Strength in the pain that the weak recant. What I became, even fear can't grant. I exist outside everything they implant. Static in my bloodstream, wires in my head. Echo of a lifetime I already shed. Circles in my mind spin, black, half dead. I don't fear darkness, I feel what I bred. Flicker in my vision when the day don't bleed. Mind split open like a cold-born seed. Everything I fear always grow from need. Truth tastes bitter but I still proceed. A flicker in my vision when the day don't bleed. Mind split open like a cold-born seed. Everything I fear always grow from need. Truth tastes bitter but I still proceed. Cold drip black from the wounds in my brain. Thoughts chain tight like a ritual chain. Echoes of myself come back insane. Living through loops that I can't contain. Hollow in the chest where the faith once lived. An engine distort when the shadows give. Patterns in the void tell me what's primitive. Every broken part still feels sensitive. Static in my blood make the pulse misread. Darkness in my eyes like a hidden creed. Logic and madness from across my breed. Searching for an answer I no longer need. Flicker in my vision when the day don't bleed. Mind split open like a cold-born seed. Everything I fear always grow from need. Truth tastes bitter but I still proceed. A flicker in my vision when the day don't bleed. Mind split open like a cold-born seed. Everything I fear always grow from need. Truth tastes bitter but I still proceed. Veins vibrate when the glitch get loud. Thoughts fall slow like a digital cloud. Voices in the dark never felt so proud. Calling me deeper where I'm never allowed. Fragments of my soul float into space. Time fold inward like a broken in the face. Nothing feel real in this mental place. Identity flicker then leave no trace. I don't need light when the void feel warm. Chaos in my head take its perfect form. Silence grows sharp like an oncoming storm. Still I stay calm, this is my norm. Flicker in my liver when the vision bleed. Mind split open like a cold-born seed. Everything I fear always grow from need. Truth tastes bitter but I still proceed.
Faint lines shimmer where my thoughts decay. Nothing feels solid but the ash outweigh. Glitches in the dark rearrange my sway. I lose myself in a coded display.
Faint lines shimmer where my thoughts decay. Nothing feels solid but the ash outweigh. Glitches in the dark rearrange my sway. I lose myself in a coded display.
Cold trace circle in a hollow vein. Fragments rewrite in the quiet pain. Patterns collapse when the frames constrain. I see old truths that the void maintains. Static worn visions flicker out of phase. Memory distorted in unfamiliar ways. Logic corrode when the insight rays. I drift through shadows of forgotten days.
Hex code hum in a fractured core. Me and unravel at a threaded score. Silence reveal what I can't restore. Dark
lines shimmer where my thoughts decay. Nothing feels solid but the ash shy away. Glitches in the dark rearrange my sway. I lose myself in a coded display. Gray pulse shift in a narrow trance. Fear displays in a spectral dance. Soul goes thrive when the doubts advance. Everything tilted at a slanted stance.
Bleak come caught to a silent mind. True detached from the former sign. Fragments converge and slip behind. I chase a version I never defined.
Dead light bend in a ritual tone. Voice speaks soft in a monochrome. Thoughts fall quiet, skin to bone. Have the dark like it's carved in stone. Faint lines shimmer where my thoughts decay. Nothing feels solid but the ash I obey. Glitches in the dark rearrange my sway. I lose myself in a coded display.
Glitch in my heartbeat, break the design. Shadows in the code, twist in the mind. Nothing in the void ever stays benign. Truth cut deeper than a crooked line.
Black static drip from a hollow thought. Memories corrupt every time they saw it. Pulse turn sharp when the lines get caught. Life feel coded in a loop I never bought. Cold hum climb through my fractured chest. Shapes in the dark never let me rest. Meaning collapse when the mind compress. Silence hit harder than the fear address. Binary ghosts crawl under my skin. Logic distort where the doubts begin. I try to wake up from the state I'm in, but the noise keep pulling, dragging me thin.
My heartbeat, break the design. Shadows in the code, twist in the mind. Nothing in the void ever stays benign. Truth cut deeper than a crooked line. Yeah, wires in my veins, I'm a dead refrain. Old guys hide in the digital domain. I see the marks in the mental stain. Every new thought feel preordained. Static cascade through a broken mind. Each nightmare loop perfect aligned. I try to escape with the darker side, but the core of myself stays undefined. Truth slips slow like a dying spark. I breathe in dread from a formless dark. Nothing inside to believe a mark. Cause my soul drift out, cold spark. Glitch in my heartbeat, break the design. Shadows in the code, twist in the mind. Nothing in the void ever stays benign. Truth cut deeper than a crooked line.
I stay with purpose, never break my pace. Cold in my breath, no fear in my face. Hands stay steady when I clear my space. Cross that line, you get replaced. I stay with purpose, never break my pace. Cold in my breath, no fear in my face. Hands stay steady when I clear my space. Cross that line, you get replaced. Shadow on my shoulder, but I walk upright. Calm in my tone, but the truth ignite. You speak too loud for a member, no bite. I talk one time and the whole damn night. Heavy thoughts move like a drill through bone. I don't need help, I survive alone. Your whole crew fold when the real gets shown. Strength ain't loud, it's a deeper tone. Look at my chest, but the steps still firm. Every slow turn make the weak confirm. I don't chase threats, I let them squirm. My silence hit harder than your biggest term. I stay with purpose, never break my pace. Cold in my breath, no fear in my face. Hands stay steady when I clear my space. Cross that line, you get replaced. Ice in my voice when the night feel grim. Nothing in my stance ever look too slim. You act real tough till the lights go dim. Then fold a nap when the shadows swim. Deep cuts there make your balls skip clean. I don't need rage, I work unseen. Talk all you want, your words routine. I break your pride like a vending machine. Old pain taught me how to stay unmoved. Pressure in my walk, keep the tension proved. Everything you claim I already removed. I don't do threats, only outcomes approved. I stay with purpose, never break my pace. Cold in my breath, no fear in my face. Hands stay steady when I clear my space. Cross that line, you get replaced.
I move like winter when the night unfold. Voice too calm but the vibe too cold. Stone in my chest and my stare ice cold. If you step too close you won't grow old. I move winter when the night unfold. Voice too calm but the vibe too bold. Stone in my chest and my stare ice cold. If you step too close you won't grow old. Heavy in my walk like a lockdown vote. Never rush nothing, every move my fold. Talk if you want but your bones say hold. I don't swing fists, I apply default. Gray smoke curl from a slow inhale. Pressure in the air when the weak turn pale. You don't know fear till your plans derail. I don't do noise, my silence prevail. Big footsteps cut through a narrow lane. Powerade loud is the weight of strain. I don't chase crowds, I engrave my name. Cold discipline like a steel cast chain. Cold discipline like a steel cast chain. I wonder when the night unfolds. Voice too calm but the vibe too bold. Stone in my chest and my stare eyes cold. If you step too close you won't grow old. I move winter when the night unfolds. Voice too calm but the vibe too bold. Stone in my chest and my stare eyes cold. If you step too close you won't grow old. Dark coat dragging a frostbite breeze. Threats don't faze me, I deal with ease. I don't show rage, it corrupts and sees. I let my calm bring men to their knees. Street born logic in a sharp cut line. Real ones know how the fakes combine. Weight in my word like a loaded sign. I don't spit bars, I distort your spine. Old scars whispering a dormant beat. I don't need forces to take my seat. You bring it talk, I bring concrete. Then walk away like it's no defeat. Walk away like it's no defeat. I roll when the night unfold. Voice too calm but the vibe too bold. Stone in my chest and my stare ice cold. If you step too close you won't grow old. I'm over when the night unfold. Voice too calm but the vibe too bold. Stone in my chest and my stare ice cold. If you step too close you won't grow old. Walk too quiet but the fear too loud. Real ones see me and they clear the crowd. You talk big words but your stance not proud. One small move and you're not allowed. Jaw lock tight when the night unfold. Nothing about me ever fits your mold. You chase quick shine, I control the cold. Power ain't hype, power stays untold. Heavy breath hang in a narrow street. Calm on my face but my pulse concrete. You swing too wild, I don't need to compete. One slow step, knock you off your feet.
Eyes don't shift when attention climb. You talk too much just to buy some time. I don't need threats, every word a crime.
I break your mask in a single line. Walk too quiet but the fear too loud. Real ones see me and they clear the crowd. You talk big words but your stance not proud. One small move and you're not allowed.
Walk too quiet but the fear too loud. Real ones see me and they clear the crowd. You talk big words but your stance not proud.
One small move and you're not allowed. Hands stay steady when the scene go dark. I don't chase smoke, I ignite the spark. You track bold but your heart too stark. I read your fear like a weather mark. Old scars pulse with a slow sharp ache. Make me see lies before you even fake. You built too fragile for the hits you take. I stay unshaken, you built to break.
Stone deep calm in a thick night air. I don't need noise, I just stand and stare. Your whole routine made to look like care.
But one hard look put you under there. But the fear too loud. Real ones see me and they clear the crowd. You talk big words but your stance not proud. One small move and you're not allowed. Feel it in my veins like a venom in the code. Pressure in my mind, I'm about to overload. Run another cycle just to keep me in control. Break another another limit, I don't do what I'm told.
Static in my chest, let it rise, let it burn. Thoughts spin fast, every second take a turn. I've been walking with a shadow that I never could discern. In the fire in my stomach make the whole world churn. Yeah, metal in my bones when the gears twist tight. Mind locked in, I don't need no light. I erase every doubt when I step in the fight. If I lose one day, then I die that night.
Sharp teeth grin when the code corrupt. I've been hiding every weakness just to self-disrupt. Every trick in your game is a file I dumped. Every fear that I had been already slumped.
Feel it in my veins like a venom in the code. Pressure in my mind, I'm about to overload. Run another cycle just to keep me in control. Break another limit, I don't do what I'm told.
Hear the glitch in my voice when the wires misfire. I don't chase dreams, I devour desire. Try to slow me down, get caught in the tire. Everything you build gets set on fire.
Binary pulse in my shattered brain. Every broken thought form a metal chain. Drag it through the dirt just to feel no pain. Turn another screw till I split the frame. Hollow in the chest but the will too loud. Static in the air when I face the crowd. I was born in the dark and I stand unbowed. If I fall this time I don't hit the ground. Feel it in my veins like a venom in the code. Pressure in my mind, I'm about to overload. Run another cycle just to keep me in control. Break another limit, I don't do what I'm told.
Baseline thunder when I step outside. Weight in my voice make the weak divide. Face stay calm but the fear worldwide. Cross my path and you won't survive. Baseline thunder when I step outside. Weight in my voice make the weak divide. Face stay calm but the fear worldwide. Cross my path and you won't survive. Iron in my tone whenever I get tense. I don't show rage, real power is dense. Eyes cut deep like a razor fence. One slow move making you past tense. Dark cold drag in the cold night air. I don't chase threats, they vanish mid-stare. Calm in my breath but the aura rare. You feel my presence like a silent flare. Deep voice echo through a concrete line. I don't need friends, I need my spot. Every fake step that you ever plot, break in half when the baseline drop. Baseline thunder when I step outside. Weight in my voice make the weak divide. Face stay calm but the fear worldwide. Cross my path and you won't survive.
Baseline thunder when I step outside. Weight in my voice make the weak divide. Face stay calm but the fear worldwide. Cross my path and you won't survive. Baseline thunder when I step outside. Weight in my voice make the weak divide. Face stay calm but the fear worldwide. Cross my path and you won't survive.
Footsteps heavy like a storm untold. Never lose frame when the nights get cold. I don't need shine, I prefer the mode. Pressure in my stance worth more than gold. Street born calm in a violent realm. I don't need noise, I'm already him. One sharp look make a whole crew overwhelm. Power in my pulse, I don't overwhelm. 808 grail like a beast unleashed. Sound hit deep, spine get creased. Everything quiet when the tension increased. I walk slow motion like a war piece. Baseline thunder when I step outside. Weight in my voice make the weak divide. Face stay calm but the fear worldwide. Cross my path and you won't survive. Hey. Shut down quick when the code runs thin. Mind glitch out but I don't give in. Break my form just to shed my skin. If I fall once I restart again. I restart again.
Cold throw hits when the gears misalign. Rust in my lungs like a factory sign. Thoughts turn red when I cross that line. Every dark impulse now redesign.
Metal scrape loud in a hollow room. I bloom in the dark like a wide out bloom. Burn my sanity out with a quiet boom. I feed off chaos like I'm built for doom.
No cold breath when the cycle reset. I don't want peace, I ain't learned that yet. Fear don't hit when the nerves offset. I cut my limits like a dead that gypsy.
Shut down quick when the code runs thin. Mind glitch out, but I don't give in. Break my form just to shed my skin. If I fall once, I restart again. I restart again. I restart. Static in my spine, make my hands twitch fast. Never been safe, never built to last. You run from the truth, but I face it cast. Turn my whole past into broken glass.
Circuit in my skull start to leak raw noise. I don't feel joy, I destroy false boys. Pull apart masks that the world employs. I was born in the void with the glitch bomb boys.
Pressure in my bones when the dark compress. I tear through fear like a system stress. You try keep up, but you can't process. I break each thought till there's nothing to address. Shut down quick when the code runs thin. Mind glitch out, but I don't give in. Break my form just to shed my skin. If I fall once, I restart again. I restart again. I restart again.
Bass hit violent when I breathe that smoke. Streets fall quiet when my name gets spoke. Calm in my step, but the tension provoke. Say the wrong word and the whole thing broke. Weight in my tone, make your heartbeat stall. I don't raise voice, I don't need that call. One short glance, make a big man small. Power too real, I don't act at all. Stealing my frame like a lockdown gate. Never lose pace, I define my fate. Pressure in the air when I elevate. Every move slow, but the impact great. Hands stay steady when the danger near. I don't show panic, I don't taste fear. Step too close and you disappear. Speak one time and the message clear. Hey. Bass hit violent when I breathe that smoke. Streets fall quiet when my name gets spoke. Calm in my step, but the tension provoke. Say the wrong word and the whole thing broke. Bones don't shake when the bassline drop. I don't rush moves, I prefer to stop. Heavy on the ground like a cast down prop. I walk too solid for the weak to top. Dark thoughts march in a steady row. I don't show pain, I don't let it show. Every cold vibe and my voice might glow, but inside my chest it's a blackout flow. Street born focus in a sharpened tone. I don't need hype when I stand alone. Robbers fall back when the truth get known. My silence itself would have cracked your bone. Hey. Bass hit violent when I breathe that smoke. Street fall quiet when my name gets spoke. Calm in my step, but the tension provoke. Say the wrong word and the whole thing broke.
Walking through the city with my halo. Ghosts inside my chest, hear the echo. Numbers on my phone, every text go. People only call me when they dead, bro. Gravel on my boots from a long night. Mind full of war like a bar fight. I don't trust a soul in the moonlight. Anyone can stab you with the mood right. Heart froze up, that's a lifestyle. Pain in my veins for a long while. If I ever fall, I don't cry, child. I just let the blood drip, hold a dark smile. Cold night, black mass, I'm moving silence in the frost. my soul, you gotta take it when I choke. Running from the demons that I fed once. Now they on my back like a dead weight. City full of wolves in the red haze. Feeling every heartbeat like a dead day. I've been in the trap with my thoughts loud. Wind hitting hard like a gunshot. Every single scar that I got now turned me to a beast in the blood drought. No light in my lake, just a black road. Carving out my name with a steel saw. If I ever break, that's a real goal. Warning to the world when I reload. Dark thought in a crack mind. I've been walking with the nighttime. If I vanish in the skyline, let the shadows be my lifeline. Cold night, black mask, I'm moving silence in the frost. Black that shadows creeping on my back, I never feel what I have lost. Empty roads and hollow lungs, I breathe the darkness like it's smoke. Hit the reaper on my soul, you gotta take it when I choke.
Static bloom quietly inside my skull. Every shaft I feel artificial and dull. True slip downward in a coded lull. I fade in threats and turn and dull.
Static bloom quietly inside my skull. Every sharp thought feel artificial and dull. True slip downward in a coded lull. I fade in patterns I can't unknow.
Thin waves crawl through a broken mind. Shadows redraw what I can't define. Memory twist in a crooked line. I see old cells I left behind. Cold hum scrape out of a brittle core. Echoes repeat like a static score. Nothing stay true when the lines implore. Silence reveal what the dark kept stored.
Black math pulse where the fear resides. Fragments detached from the hollow side. Meaning collapse when the dots collide. I drift in loops I cannot guide.
Static bloom quietly inside my skull. Every sharp I feel artificial and dull. True slip downward in a coded lull. I fade in patterns I can't unknow.
Static bloom quietly inside my skull. Every sharp thought feel artificial and dull. Truth slip downward in a coded lull. I fade in patterns I can't unknow.
Gray sparks form in a narrow thread. Wires in my breath echo faintly dead. Thin truths crack where the lies embed. I trace the void that my shadows fed. Dead light flicker in a spectral sway. Old fears rise in a steeper splay. In a collapse carve a quiet decay. Nothing remain yet I stay in play.
Veins hum low in a ritual code. Thoughts detach in a no-state mode. Silence expand in a heavy load. I meet the dark and the dark decode.
Static bloom quietly inside my skull. Every sharp thought feel artificial and dull. True slip downward in a coded lull. I fade in patterns I can't unknow.
Static bloom quietly inside my skull. Every sharp thought feel artificial and dull. True slip downward in a coded lull. I fade in patterns I can't unknow.
Static in my bloodstream, wires in my head. Echo of a lifetime already shed. Circles in my mind spin black, half dead. skip twice when the code unfold. Thoughts turn glitch when the nights get cold. Truth feel heavy but the lies get sold. Every new path just loops back old. Goes in the machine, whisper through my skin. Doors in my brain open from within. Cycle after cycle, never know where it begins. Heartbeat loud like a ritual of sin.
Life been strange in the corner of my sight. Shadow form shapes when I kill the light. Living in a loop where the wrong feels right. Mind locked tight like a sealed bite fight. Life been strange in the corner of my sight. Shadow form shapes when I kill the light. Living in a loop where the wrong feels right. Mind locked tight like a sealed bite fight.
My bloodstream, wires in my head. Echo of a lifetime I already shed. Circles in my mind spin black, half dead. I don't fear darkness, I fear what I bred.
Core run dry when the thoughts overheat. Noise in my chest like a broken heartbeat. Faith turn hollow when the doubts compete. Nothing left to follow, every truth obsolete. Twitch in my nerves like a glitch in design. World feel fake, just a fragile outline. Step into the void where the stars realign. Find my own voice in the static divine.
Dark come deep like a ritual chant. Strength in the pain that the weak recant. What I became even fear can't grant. I exist outside everything they implant. Black come deep like a ritual chant. Strength in the pain that the weak recant. What I became even fear can't grant. I exist outside everything they implant.
Static in my bloodstream, wires in my head. Echo of a lifetime already shed. Circles in my mind spin black, half dead. I don't fear darkness, I fear what I bred.
Yeah. Rema. Dark mind, cold grain, pressure in my chest. Low tone, sharp edge, nothing to confess. You play bold, break quick, couldn't handle stress. I speak once, cut deep, leave a heavy mess. Black thoughts swirl tight like a steel cord. Calm face, hide things you can't afford. Your whole act fall flat, looking overboard. I keep quiet, but the silence hit like a warlord. Rage locked in my veins like a red spark. You show fear every time that the beat dark. Fake tough talk crack when the truth mark. I stay cold, every word like a death mark. Heat rise in the room when the vibes switch. Your crew shake when they hear how my words pitch. One glare turn the whole scene glitch. You chase clout, but your coverage too rich, yo. Dark mind, cold grin, pressure in my chest. Low tone, sharp edge, nothing to confess. You play bold, break quick, couldn't handle stress. I speak once, cut deep, leave a heavy mess. Leave a heavy way. Leave a heavy way.
Storm trapped in my skull like a K-shake. Your bluff thin like a glass you can unbreak. Lines hit heavy, no room for a mistake. Fear spread quick like a wave when the stakes wake. Comrades sitting low like a loaded shell. You bark loud but the sound never ring well. I talk less but the tone like a crack bell. Truth cut sharp, every lie got a burnt smell.
Mind sharp like a blade caught from motion. Dark thoughts press deep from the world spin. Your pride fall fast, wasn't built thick within. I stay grim, never been, that's the way I win. Dark mind, cold grin, pressure in my chest. Low tone, sharp edge, nothing to confess. You play bold, break quick, couldn't handle stress. I speak once, cut deep, leave a heavy mess. Leave a heavy mess. Leave a heavy mess.
Go down, go down, go down, go down, go down. All fear in a single line. Your whole mask crack, can't pretend you fine. Then voice fade when it touches mine. I speak dead truth, cut through your spine.
Rage hum quiet in a sealed cage. Your cheap bluff snap under real rage. Calm stare burn slow like a backstage. One raw phrase rewrite your whole page. Dark pulse cling tight like an iron clamp. Your bold tone shrink with my word stamp. Fear bloom quick like a wildfire camp. I drop one sound in time move damp. Rust breath live it with a sharp taste. Your fake pride fall at a fast pace rate. No loud act last when the truth dictate. I hold cold power you evaporate.
Cold
mask crack, can't pretend you fine. Thin voice fade when it touches mine. I speak dead truth, cut through your spine.
Еще короче, еще грязнее, еще злей. Еще короче, еще грязнее, еще злей.
Ash mine, cash shadows on your weak roar. Your threats drop flat, nothing at the core. My low tone hit deep like a locked door. One blunt word don't stand anymore. Great venom seeps slow through a tight grin. Your backbone bend when the bars sink in. Rage too loud, never built to win. I bring quiet heat, burn from within. Iron calm pressed down like a dead weight. Your cheap claim die at the hands of fate. Raw truth land sharp, never hesitate. I stay unshaken, you disintegrate.
Cold tongue, coffee in a single line. Your whole mask crack, can't pretend you fine. Thin voice fade when it touches mine. I speak dead truth, cut through your spine. Cold tongue, 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 cold tongue.
I walk too steady for your fear to hide. Calm in my tone, but I cut your pride. One small glance, put you off your stride. You talk big now, but you won't outside.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Heartbreak leak through the frozen air. I don't show rage, I just stand and stare. You speak on strength, but you unaware. Real men quiet when the room need care. Long coat sweep like a warning sign. You push too quick, now you cross that line. Your words too cheap, they don't age like mine. I don't chase fame, I refine my spine. Silence grow thick when I shift my weight. I move too slow, but if it inflate, you try that bold, but it come too late. I break your plans with a single trait.
I walk too steady for your fear to hide. Calm in my tone, but I cut your pride. One small glance, put you off your stride. You talk big now, but you won't outside.
Night don't move when I take my stance. Pressure in the air, make your crew full chance. You be too loud when I advance. I don't need threats, just a single glance. Old scars hum when the tension rise. Show me the truth behind disguise. You talk too slick, but just been realized. I watch you break through your own reprise. Street don't trust what you fabricate. Every fake tough guy self-inflate. I don't do noise, I don't debate. I show up once and recalibrate.
I walk too steady for your fear to hide. Calm in my tone, but I cut your pride. One small glance, put you off your stride. You talk big now, but you won't outside.
Crush my thoughts when the wires twist. Cold jaw lock when the shadows hiss. Tear through fear with the metal fist. If the code corrupts, I cease to exist.
Teeth grind static when the frame collapse. I walk through dread like a system lapse. Every false hope that your mind perhaps turns to ash fast when the signal snaps.
Rust in my veins start to pulse on cue. I don't want calm, it was never true. You fear breakdowns, I break right through. Make my own hell out of residue. Steps too loud in an empty grid. You hide your flaws, I never did. Every crack thought that you kept me lit. I rip wide open like a failing bed.
Crush my thoughts when the wires twist. Cold jaw lock when the shadows hiss. Tear through fear with the metal fist. If the code corrupts, I cease to exist.
Lungs go sharp when the stress reboots. I swallow noise just to mute the roots. Tear through shells like a beast compute. roots. I feed off chaos when the dread salutes. Mind split twice when the pressure peak. I don't want peace, that's a coward streak. Every dark whisper that you call unique, I turn into fuel when the system weak. Skull plate ring with the harsh rebound. You chase light, I absorb the sound. When the world glitch out and the floor unbound, I stand dead still while you hit the ground. Crush my thoughts when the wires twist. Cold jaw lock when the shadows hiss. Tear through fear with the metal fist. If the code corrupts, I cease to exist. You. 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 You.
I'm moving the dark with a blade on my tongue. For showing my name, but I stand on my own. Stone cold steps when I enter the zone. If I speak once, you already gone. I'm moving the dark with a blade in my tongue. Pressure on my name, but I stand on my own. Stone cold steps when I enter the zone. If I speak once, you already gone. Yeah. Ironing my breath when the tension rise. I stay dead, but they scanning for lies. Weight on my chest, but I weaponize. Turn every shadow into my allies. Cold blood dripping a slow parade. Hands stay clean, but the fear handmade. I don't chase cloud, I just upgrade. Every new step like a war invade. Silence speak loud when you build from pain. I don't trust words, only pressure and strain. If I set foot, then I stake my claim. Low tone growl, put respect and frame. I move in the dark with a blade on my tongue. Pressure on my name, but I stand on my own. Stone cold steps when I enter the zone. If I speak once, you already gone. Deep voice drumming like a storm in tow. Heartbeat slow, but my spirit too cold. Never need shine when control is gold. Power in the silence that I uphold. Street born mind, but it still cut view. Nothing you bring that I can't undo. Feeling your pulse when I step on cue. My calm alone split a crowd in two. Bass hit hard like a hitman strike. Words cut deep, but the tone ain't right. Shadow in the night, but the grip too tight. I walk with force, you fade on sight. I move in the dark with a blade in my tongue. Pressure on my name, but I stand on my own.
Jacket as I roam. Heavy thoughts dragging on my back like a stone. Empty streets whisper every time I walk alone. If the night gon' take my peace, it can carve it from my bone. Cold wind cutting through my jacket as I roam. Heavy thoughts dragging on my back like a stone. Empty streets whisper every time I walk alone. If the night gon' take my peace, it can carve it from my bone. Black shoes from the rain on the cracked ground. Heart numb beats echo with a dead sound. Eyes low, every shadow look like background. But I hear every step like a threat when I turn around. Pain stay tucked in the seams of my long coat. City full of faces but they fade when the fog float. Trust ain't real, it dissolve under strong smoke. World got teeth, I survive off a calm note. Late night tension in the wind when it blow past. Thoughts run deep like a river with a cold cast. Life swing heavy but I stand where the storms blast. Never lost pace in a world tryna hold fast. Cold cutting through my jacket as I roam. Heavy thoughts dragging on my back like a stone. Empty streets whisper every time I walk alone. If the night gon' take my peace, it can carve it from my bone. Dark hood up, keep my face from the street lights. Mind on edge, every echo of the feet bites. World feel wrong, every truth got a cheap price. But I stay sharp, every move, keep my fears tight. Hands cold, but the fire in my chest warm. Life bold, but I weather every tense storm. Walk slow, but I'm built like a steel form. Never fold, even when the whole stress swarm. Concrete paths been my home since the dawn breaks. Trust broke, learn to move with my own stakes. If the dark gets me with the weight that my soul takes, I stay calm, let the world make its own shape. Hear the breeze start low, feel the night move slow. If the fear try grow, I stay cold, I stay froze. Cold wind cutting through my jacket as I roam. Heavy thoughts dragging on my back like a stone. Empty streets whisper every time I walk alone. If the night gon' take my peace, it can carve it from my bone.
I don't rush steps, I let clocks turn. You brag too loud for a man who burn. Stare too long and you crush my concern. One quiet night and you take that turn. I don't rush steps, I let clocks turn. You brag too loud for a man who burn. Stare too long and you cause my concern. One quiet night and you take that turn. Yeah, storm in my chest but my face stay numb. You talk real wide but your voice sound dumb. Power ain't loud, it's the way you come. I move too calm for a man to overcome. Heavy coat drag with the street lights die. Truth in my tone make the weak comply. You show your fear when you justify. I see right through every crafted lie. Hands don't tremble in a heated zone. My type of pressure you can't postpone. I don't throw fists just to claim my throne. My silence alone make your backbone prone. I don't rush steps, I let clocks turn. You brag too loud for a man who burn. Stare too long and you cross my concern. One quiet nod and you take that turn.
Streets grow darker when I hold my ground. You work so tough till the truth unwound. Fear in your breath make a muffled sound. Even your crew don't stay around. Ay, jaws stay loud when the tension hit. I don't need hype, I don't need to commit. Every fake threat that you try to transmit fall apart fast, you just counterfeit. Old nights force me in colder ways. I don't forget what the street convey. You try to stay bold in a losing phase. I shut you down in a single phrase.
I don't rush steps, I let clocks turn. You brag too loud for a man who burn. Stare too long and you cross my concern. One quiet nod and you take that turn. I move too quiet for your nerve to cope. Calm in my tone, but I cut your hope. You talk real big on a fragile slope. Step in my light, yeah. I move too quiet for your nerves to cope. Calm in my tone, but I cut your hope. You talk real big on a fragile slope. Step in my light and you lose that scope.
Yeah, big fog hang with my boots touch ground. Your voice crack quick when you hear my sound. You stand too tall when your crew around, but break too fast when they're not inbound. Coast swung low like a blade in rest. I don't rush threats, I just manifest. One coast there, put your pride to test. I measure men by the weight they stress. Slow breath rise when the street turn mute. You try act sharp, but your words dilute. Real ones know when a man resolute. You fold too quick, you would never move.
Too quiet for your nerves to cope. Calm in my tone, but I cut your hope. You talk real big on a fragile slope. Step in my light and you
breeze, push the fear your way. You shift your stance like you came to sway. I don't chase conflict, I let it display. Most men break by what they portray. Deep cut truth in a simple glance. You build your lines on a false advance. My kind move at a different stance. Every slow word like a last chance. Hands stay ready, but the rage stay low. Strength don't scream, it prefer to grow. Talk all you want, but the streets still know. I walk too real for your act to show. I move too quiet for your nerves.